migrated to the United States for college. So I came and I was 18, moved straight to California and started university out there. That was probably my first challenge in trying to navigate the world, being an 18-year-old and trying to understand the States. I graduated a degree in information systems. Realized I think my degree choice was more so as a result of my upbringing. I'm not crazy about computers like that. I enjoy technology, but I wasn't crazy about it. In 2010, a friend of mine and I started an online e-commerce t-shirt line called Royal Dynamite. I've kind of been through the ups and downs. Over the years, just have been doing things. Now, when it shifts into real estate, I've always known real estate was the way to go. And I always used to have conversations. I had a conversation with one of my friends and he said to me, ever since I've known you, there's one thing constant about you, regardless of where we are, whether we're in a club, at a house, or just chilling, the conversation of money will come up. I literally started listening to every single episode of this podcast about multifamily and syndication and all that stuff and just got hooked. And funnily, one of the episodes I listened to was of Jerome. As soon as he started speaking, I said, okay, finally I get a black person on the podcast. But when I heard Jerome, I'm like, finally, so which means there's hope and all that kind of stuff. I decided to look him up online. I remember distinctly one of the first things, I'm like, I don't know what to say to these people, how to reach out to them. I said, okay, fine, let me find my in with this guy. I reached out to Jerome, we talked, and he just said, what are you looking to do? I explained to him what I was looking to do, and he says, okay, get back to me in a month because we're just moved. I'm like, I'm trying to settle down. So within that month, I used it as an opportunity to just kind of do my research, like find people who knew him, ask them questions, find people who he mentored, ask a bunch of questions and just validate and all that stuff to make sure, okay, I was making the right decision. And then I said, okay, fine. I'm like, the day we scheduled to have, we had planned the next meeting was more so like, yes, I'm ready to go. Let's do this. So I'm like, I want to make sure on that day, that's the answer that I have. And it's not for him. It's more for me taking the next step in my journey. He started mentioning, I started seeing the courses and all that stuff. And when the course started, I got enrolled in it. I'd seen a preview of it. So it's like the coaching plus the class is kind of accelerating that process a lot faster than if I tried to Google, read a book or any of those things and still try to figure it out myself. So the class is really, really helpful in that regard. A lot of great information, a lot of good information that would help anybody looking to get into multifamily real estate. Jerome keeps it real. He was kind of like the godfather to them as a black coach and like put them through the system. So that's you guys. And in due time, there's going to be this like tree of, okay, this person's doing this, and that's really what we're building, legacy. That's what the legacy of this is.